Hello. Um, Feeling kind of weird right now. I've been taking the Risperdal for since Thursday of last week, and I've been having these energetic fits. Like right now, you can only see part of my office, but that side. I just finished the second coat of primer, and it's all over me. I've ruined this shirt. Look, I'm getting it like everywhere. And we're going to start on the this side, I guess near the end of the week, because we have to move those bookshelves back there, and there's one more right there that you can't see. Was feeling so energetic on Thursday because my doctor had told me to take Friday, I'm sorry. On Friday that Dory, that I went to the piercing place and got my tragus. I don't know if you can see it at all, barely, but got my tragus done. There, you can see it a little bit better. I almost got a tattoo, but I'm still trying to think of what I want. I was thinking of getting a half sleeve over here, but I don't know. Do you see how non-focused I am? I've just been I'm a really good driver. I mean, anybody who rides with me tells me I'm a good driver. Today I just could not focus, and I was looking all around me, looking at billboards, looking at passerbys, and Dory, get down. Hey, Dory. Thank you. So I was kind of swerving. So I'm sleeping 2.5 to 3 hours a day, if I'm lucky. Let's see. Oh, this depressed me. Got my paperwork for long-term disability from work, not Social Security disability, but the long-term disability offered by my workplace, and had an incident Sunday morning, because I took Melissa to work Saturday evening, and that was the time change. Got up an hour early. Forgot to set my clock back. Got up an hour early. So I got there like a half an hour before Melissa, or 40 minutes before Melissa had to get off work. So I went into the building, and I went into the help desk area, and I was just going to sit with her at her desk until it was time for her to it was time for her to leave. I sat down, and everything, I'm starting to feel all freaked out again. Like my chest is starting to hurt. Oof. And while I was sitting there, the phone started ringing, because one of the pieces of software that we use at the job site started going haywire. and was malfunctioning. And so the phones just started ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing, and they wouldn't stop. And the day shift started coming in, and they were talking so loud, just so loud, that it was unbelievable how loud they were. And I tried to close my eyes, and I tried to not to think about it. And finally I had to stand up, and I told Melissa, I said, I'll meet you over by the time clock. So I went out and I sat next to where, I don't know how many of you have ever worked for a corporation, but they have mail slots. They have like a little section for mail so that you can get inter-office mail. And so I went and stood over by those, and I could see the time clock from where I was standing. And I tried very hard to bring myself down. And I was just thinking about my breathing. I was concentrating on my body. I didn't do the tapping. I should have done the tapping, because that has helped me in the past. And it does help. I mean, if you can go through the sequences of places to tap, it does help. Just trying to bring myself back down into my body, and it didn't work. So she came out and she clocked out, and I knew that the only thing that was keeping me together was my skin. That the only thing that was keeping me from running screaming out of the building, getting into the car, and driving anywhere. Just driving out of Memphis, out of Tennessee, out of the Midwest, and anywhere. I would have gone to Canada, Mexico. I would have pawned everything of value that I had just to get a ticket to England. I would have done that. But I was trying to keep myself together. So it was a very close call. Because when I'm in a panic attack, that's my first reaction. I can get past the physical stuff because I've had physical stuff my whole life, and you can mentally get yourself through the physical stuff. But when it's an emotional or a mental anguish, it is so much harder, because it just lingers there. Like, you can't do anything else but think about it, you know? So I tried very hard to just not do that, because I know it would hurt Melissa very much. So that happened. Then later on Sunday, we went to see a friend of mine, and I kept switching. Harry came out, Mimi came out, Beth came out, Cassie almost came out, Richie almost came out, but it was Harry, Mimi, and Beth who came out. And I've always been able to control it. Since I gained cooperation, I've always been able to control it. And it's not like they're pushing themselves to come out. It's not even like that. It's not like they're disrespecting me for any reason. They're just standing by the door, and then they just fall out. They just fall out of the door. And that hasn't happened in so many years. In 14 years. So something about work may have caused the breakdown in August. I had, on Wednesday, I had uncontrollable crying again. Thursday, I got the Risperdal. Thursday evening, I had a crying fit. Friday, I had a crying fit. Saturday, I had a crying fit. And then Sunday, I just flipped out, you know. I had that major panic attack that lasted all fucking day. Like it just didn't go away. When I got home, because I couldn't get myself out of it, I finally took a Xanax. I didn't want to. I hate how that makes me feel. I hate how medication makes me feel because I'm so sensitive to it. My symptoms are not under control. My symptoms are still just all over the board. And it's starting to piss me off because I really wanted to go back to work by the end of the month. And it's like, guess what? You're not going to be able to go back to work at the end of the month. Guess what? You may not even be able to go back to work in December. They're shorthanded at work. And it's my fault that they're shorthanded at work. They're having to pull people from other shifts to cover me. My boss hasn't said anything mean about it. He hasn't sent me any derogatory emails. He's been very supportive. So has my supervisor. They keep telling me, just concentrate on you. We'll take care of the coverage. But there's a major project going on that's going to take place December 4th. December 4th. And they need all the people that they can get. And it's like, now, because they're one person down, you know, it's just a struggle. And it makes me feel bad. And I know that means that I'm codependent on my job, that if I concentrate on my job, that I don't have to concentrate on me. A lot of you know that the stuff that we went through was so heavy. It was so heavy. And it's so hard to talk about it. I know a lot of you out there can completely understand what I'm saying here. God, I sounded like Harry. You know what I mean when you're sitting in front of your group, or you're sitting in front of your therapist, and you want to say the words, but we have been programmed that if we say anything, we're toast. We're eliminated. So I know a lot of you understand that. And it's like, I need to get it out, but I'm terrified to get it out. I've lived with it for so long. I don't know how to be out of my anger or my stress level. I've just learned to live with it. I've learned to live around it, you know. I have friends. I have a good time with my friends. You know, when I hang out with them, I sit and I laugh and we talk about world events and we talk about stupid shit and it's fun. But there's always that thing lingering in the back of my mind that's like, it's like a knocking. And it's telling me that something much bigger is coming. And I won't be able to stop it. So I don't know if it's going to be a complete mental breakdown. Because I can handle the emotional breakdown. Because I can just get myself out of that, no problem. But I don't know. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I'm running, it's like 14 minutes now, and I don't want to bore the pants off of you guys. So those of you who've stuck around, thank you. For the new subscribers, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. For those of you who have stuck through the 14 minutes of this video, I really, really, really appreciate it. I'm rambling. I can't focus. I'm all over the board. But I can still smile. So, hope you guys are doing well.